Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch, and this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 30th of March, 2023. Moderating today for us on YouTube are the lovely Suzanne and the lovely Jennifer, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much for all of your help, moderators. We adore you. And thank you to everybody for joining us today for this general reading. I am reading today with the CBD Tarot de Marseille. This one deserves to get its own little box because there is just no box left on it. It's how much I've used that through the years. Let's purify with this Poignée d'Essence Verbena. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. I like vervain. It's my favorite purification, and I prefer the sprays to burning things in my house. So that's why you see me doing that stuff. You can find information about how to purchase these products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs, and it's for today, the 30th of March, 2023, going out to everybody, whether you're watching with us live or whether you're watching on a restream. It does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it, because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find replays for all of your most recent readings for your signs on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch channel, and it's super easy to find on my website at ariels-corner.com/zodiac. Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com/zodiac. I do not read with card reversals, so that's why you will see me flipping cards straight up when they come out upside down. A lot of the old decks don't have a lot of cards that can't be reversed, so I just stopped using them a long time ago. Stopped using reversals, not stopped using the cards. What was I going to tell you? Oh, we have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com, and most of the decks that I read with that are still in print are listed there. It's an affiliate store, and we make a small commission off of each and every sale. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch us without ads on Twitch by subscribing to our channel. All right, let's just cut this nice and clean cut, and see what's in the cards for everybody today. Again, today is March the 30th, 2023. All right, I've got a Hermit card, I've got a 6 of Wands, and a 2 of Wands. All right, this is a continuation from yesterday for many of you, learning how to not react, learning how to stay in that place of asking, being guided by this inner guide. I want to talk more about this guide in a minute, but it's going into this solar light experience. So it's basically, today's a great day to just assume that you can't handle it all by yourself, and why bother trying? It's just one of those days that if you go right to that higher power, right to that inner guidance, right to that solar light, just assume that what you're perceiving is not quite the truth, that maybe you're projecting stuff onto situations and people. I do it all the time. We all do, but we don't want to believe that we're doing that because we really want to be right. It's best to just, if we want to be happy rather than right, it's best just to assume that that's what's going on today, and just go right for that solar light, go right for that inner guidance, and also go right to patience with ourselves, and with the way things are working out. Sometimes we think, well, okay, I went to the solar light, so what, where is it? Where's my miracle? I want it right now. Or I listened to my guidance and they told me to, to chill out. So what do? I need results right this second. And that's the attitude of the ego. I want results right this second. The only way to get results right this second is to stop needing results right this second. That's the only way to do that. It's a dichotomy of attraction, or magic is what we practice, but a lot of people call it law of attraction. It's this idea that I've done what I'm supposed to do, so give me my thing. And the gimme mentality is something you got to be careful of, because if you're going around through your life saying gimme, don't be surprised if you have a lot of extra bills and stuff in your mailbox saying, gimme, 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 gimme. Or if you have a lot of people demanding things upon your time saying, gimme, 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 gimme. It's just how it works. You get what you give. What you broadcast is what you receive. So be aware that sometimes the idea that things take time to manifest is not something that you should try to skirt. It's not something you want to go around. You let things take time. Things take as long as they need to take. You don't rush a baby in the womb, right? You don't throw a bunch of hormones on your vegetables and expect them to taste good because you want them to grow faster. You don't rush anything. You let it blossom forth as it will. And you allow yourself to be happy in the moment, assuming that you are in the perfect place at the perfect time, engaged in the perfect thing and doing it perfectly, right? You just assume that. And if you can't assume that, that's why you've got this inner guide. And this inner guide is always available to you. Now, this inner guide is always carrying this lantern of truth, this lantern of enlightenment, this lantern of peace. And if you don't understand what's going on, you can just call on that and just say, please shine your light on this situation. I use that a lot. Call on that inner guide. It doesn't matter if you know what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you have any real experience with working with your guide. It doesn't matter because your guide has experience working with you anyway. A lot of those intuitive impulses that you get, a lot of the times when you just listen to the right part of your own inner urgings, that's your guide, and it's been working full time ever since you've been created. So your guide knows you, whether or not you know your guide, and whether or not you think you know what you're doing, you can still access that guide when you don't understand something by saying, please shine your light on this situation. I want the truth. I want to see the truth. I want to see things as they are, not as I think they are, or not as I think I want them to be. I want to see the truth. And the truth really does set you free. Now, here's this 9 of Swords, this 7 of Wands, and this Devil card. So the 9 of Swords is talking about how to get through that worry. You get through that worry by asking that the light be shined on it. Not by trying to figure it out, not by going and futzing with it. In fact, think about that movie, The Exorcist, and think of your fears as being the demon that was possessing this girl. What did the priest say to the assistant exorcist? I think it was in the movie. It might have been in the book. I can't remember. It was a great book. What did the priest say to the assistant exorcist? Do not have a conversation with the demon. Do not engage in a conversation with the demon, because that's how the demon hooks you. And so this demon in this case, for many of you, is not like a demon in the Goetia or something like that. It's a demon of fear. It's a demon of fear. It's a demon of worry. Worrying. And then what do you get when you look through that worry? You get a lot to worry about, because that's the pall that you cast over your world. That's how powerful you are. You cast a spell of worry on your world. So the demon isn't something that's something that's outside of yourself that you've got to worry about. The demon is something that you're conjuring within your own mind by allowing yourself to hook yourself into those cycles of worry. And instead, you can say, well, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to ask for the light to be shined, and I'm going to call on that solar light, and I'm going to get ready for the upgrade to happen. And it's going to take as long as it takes. And I'm okay with that, because I like the process. I'm peaceful knowing that everything is working out perfectly for me. And I'm no longer going to get tied to, which is what this here is getting tied to, oh no, it's got to be like this. It needs to work out right now. And if it doesn't, then everything's ruined. And you try to, when somebody's in that state, you try to talk to them about, well, maybe look at it this way. No, they say. I know what I need. It's like, well, okay, if you know what you need so well, then you should know that it's time to relax. It's time to ask for a higher thought. It's time to ask for that higher part of your mind to come in and take over, because right now you don't want to be the one that's in charge. Not that part of your mind. You don't want that to be in charge. That's what is in charge of causing more problems and more problems. Instead, you want to call on that solar light and have things reorganized on your behalf. You want to call on that inner guidance and have the light be shined so that you can see that things are different than the way you think they are. But the problem is, when you're caught up in these things here, we don't want to see things differently. We want to be right about the problem. That's how we get. We want to be right about the problem so we can say, see? That's how the demon talks. It's not like, it's not in an evil voice. It's see? So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself today. Be patient and loving with yourself. You don't need to prove to yourself and to the world that everything is ruined, or that you have so much to worry about, or that nothing ever works for you. Instead, just say, I want to know how everything does work out for me. I want to know how I don't have a thing to worry about. I want to be shown how I don't have anything to fear. That's what I want. I want this upgrade. That's what I want. That's what that 7 is saying. Are you ready for an upgrade, or do you want to hang out here? You can have one or the other. You can't have both, because you can't take the worry with you. You can't take your tying yourself to the way things you think, the way things are. You can't take that with you. In order to have an upgrade in your software, what do you have to do? Let it uninstall the old version. You can't have 2 instances of the same operating system going. It doesn't work that way. You have to uninstall to install the upgrade. And that's what is wanting to happen today. This upgrade includes, especially for many of you, things like a new job for those of you that are looking for one, or more success in your business or your work. There's a lot of work here, a lot of work and success that you think many of you are thinking is stagnant and that is not happening fast enough. And so rather than thinking that you know how to fix that, because if you knew how to fix it, you'd already have fixed it, right? Instead of thinking that way, think, I don't know. That's such a high place to be. I don't know. I don't know how I should fix this. I don't know how to get out of this. But thank goodness there's a power within me that knows everything, that can show me exactly what to do and how to get there, and that there's a power of the universe that can shake the whole thing out and just say, well, how about an upgrade? How about everything works out for you in ways that you didn't even know were possible? Would you rather have that? Okay, well then give up these things. Give up your attachments to the way you think things are and the way you think things are going to be. Don't start telling yourself what your future is going to be. You don't know what your future holds. Your future can hold something absolutely fabulous today, and it wants to. That's what your future wants to behold. So let go of the way you think things are supposed to be. Call on that solar light. You can use my solar light meditation if you like. You can find that on my website. And maybe even listen to that meditation for the Hermit card called Working with Your Inner Guide, because it has all the answers right here, right now. And it's going to look so different than the way you think it's going to look. And it's going to be beautiful, but you've got to let go of the way that you think it is in favor of the way it can be. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I will be back for another general reading tomorrow. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had Suzanne, Jennifer, and Deline, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Much love and many, many blessings.